you going? Right. Oh, fuck. So, today, fellas, we're going to talk about COVID-19. Look, I'm sorry my videos have been shit. I've been sitting in the office here. I've got a couple of videos lined up, and then I'm going to get back working on the car, okay? So, don't worry, the car stuff is coming. I've just got to do this shit for now. The next car one I'm going to do is the Commodore, the L67 Commodore that I got. It's the gearbox, right? So I think it needs a service. When you're sitting on about 100 Ks, and you put the cruise control on, it won't stay in top gear. It'll go back between the third and fourth. You know, like keep chopping and changing. And then if I'm sitting at 80 and doing the cruise control, it'll drop back and sit in third and just won't change into top gear. I think what's going on is it's done 80,000 Ks, and I bet you the gearbox has never been serviced. So I'm going to show you how to service that in my upcoming video, right? That's the second video, but the next video I'm going to do it this afternoon as well. It's how to get a free PS5 off your fat missus. So stay tuned for that one. And now we're going to talk about COVID-19, right? So I'm a pretty switched on fella. I know what's going on. Yeah, and so COVID-19. I'm going to tell you about COVID-19 in Australia and what the truth is behind it, or what COVID-19 is, or all that crap, right? So this COVID-19 virus, right? This is all to do with global warming. Okay. Do you remember Greta Thunberg? Now Greta Thunberg done that big fucking speech at the United Nations about the pollution around the world, right? So you know about greenhouse gases, okay? So you got the Earth, right? Let's say this is Australia. You got a point, you got a Wombi bit, you get the bite, and then back up, Tassie, Europe. I suppose you can do America over here. It looks something like that. Right, let's say that's the Earth. Okay, so you've got this thing around it called the ozone. Right, now greenhouse gases, everyone knows what greenhouse gases are, right? They're gases that go up and they deplete the ozone. One of those gases, like the main cause, is methane gas, right? Which is, it comes a lot. I think the apparent from what everyone's saying is the worst that it comes from is cows, right? Humans will be pretty bad too, I reckon. But if you think about it, man, any animal on the earth ever, the issue is like they're all gonna fart, they're all gonna create methane, right? And methane also comes from, when the dump, like your local dump, right? What happens is when they put all the shit in a pile, okay, they put dirt over the top of it, right? And then what happens is it decomposes and comes down, and then they have to have a special pipe that comes out, and what happens is when it all decomposes, apparently it creates methane. I'm not an expert on the dump industry, but I believe that's what the go is there, So humans on the earth, right? We're the biggest problem when it comes to pollution and global warming. Okay, so humans are bad. The other thing I want to tell you about that COVID-19, right, is I seen this video, and it was an old video of a farmer, and this farmer was saying, nah, COVID-19's been around for ages. The actual COVID-19 itself, it was in cows a very, very, very long time ago. Okay, and so obviously the cows would get it, and then he had this bottle of vaccine. It said COVID-19 vaccine that he would inject the cows, and then the cows would come good, or whatever, however they'd give it to them, and then the cows wouldn't die, sort of thing. So it's a very old disease. Yeah, so that's the fucking that part of it. Anyway, so what I was getting at with humans, right? I personally believe that the global elites are culling humans because there's too many humans on the earth, and you can back me up on that one. You know there's the earth's overpopulated, and when the earth's overpopulated, you have to make more food to feed them. Okay, so what really pissed me off in Australia? In Australia, they got rid of plastic straws, right? And they got rid of fucking all that sort of shit. Plastic straws were fucking awesome. I don't know who who the fuck's throwing them in the ocean, that they deserve a flogging, you know. But it certainly wasn't me. I put the fucking things in the bin, you know. Next part is, you know, do you ever remember on Facebook when there was all them photos that were on, and it was like an ocean full of car tires. Okay, it was just like honestly the ocean as far as the eye could see of just garbage. Right, I can tell you now that was not Australia. Australia did not, and none of them photos were from Australia. So how the fuck is it I have to lose my plastic straws because some other shit country is, you know, fucking doing that? And here's the thing, like, it's sad to say, but this is the truth, okay? A lot of them photos were from India. And I've seen videos from India where, like, dump trucks were backed up on a bridge and they were dumping the fucking garbage out of the truck straight into this river that's going out to the ocean, okay? So India is a third world country. India has been hit fucking hard with COVID, right? They're just getting absolutely obliterated. And I personally think that it's on purpose. I think that they're wiping them out. And have you noticed too, like when COVID first kicked off, there'd be videos of like all over the world where it was happening. Oh, and in China when it kicked off in that Wuhan area, that's like the poorest area of China. It's where all like the fucking grubs live. So they started it there, boom, spread out, killed a whole heap of them. And then they send it to India, and there's a lot of other countries that have been hit hard that no one's talking about, right? And isn't it funny, in Australia's a rich country. Like, we're rich, we are. Like, anyone that's born here is fucking lucky. Anyone that's like been allowed to move here is also fucking lucky. Like, that's a well-known fact, right? What else? So, yeah, the COVID thing, right? So with the global warming. Okay, yeah, so this is what I think. They're culling people. Okay? So, and it all stems from this. The earth is going down. They're not telling you what's going to happen, but this is what I personally believe. And this has happened many, many years, right? The earth freezes over. It goes really, really hot, and then it freezes because the earth's a living thing. Okay? Same as you when you're sick, right? You know, when you have hot and cold sweats, the earth's going to do that. And you know, the ice age, that's what I think is going to happen. This is my prediction, okay? So the earth's going to get really fucking hot as what it's doing, and then the climate's going to get really hectic. You're going to get more tornadoes, more cyclones. They're going to be more severe, right? Then what'll happen is the earth will heat up probably to burn all this methane off, and then when all the methane's gone, the earth will freeze. That's what I'm assuming. So when all the people are dead, the earth will freeze, and that will get rid of the last of them. That's why all them rich people are creating bunkers, and they're all living in bunkers. You ever think about that? That's what you all should be doing, you know? Yeah, so the COVID-19 thing in Australia, right? So, have you noticed that in Australia, anyone that's got the COVID, there's nothing fucking wrong with them? I personally believe that those little COVID tests are the flu tests. And if you've got the flu, they tell you, oh, quick, go and lock yourself indoors, because they're getting you ready for if the real COVID comes to Australia. See, that's why they shut down all the airplanes, because the airplanes, when they shut them down, the virus can't spread. So then they can okay, well, India's fucked. They're not contributing to like the green world thing of the United Nations. So we're just gonna fucking kill them. And that's exactly how them corporate elites think. They'll just fucking wipe you out if you don't comply, right? So I reckon they've hit India with it. They've locked it all down, hit India, boom, and just fucking killed them. And no doubt that they're just gonna take their land after the end of it as well. Like, this is some kind of World War III situation, see? Because the other thing is, with like world wars, if you got a bomb going off, right? The bomb upsets the entire Earth, and then it'll deplete the ozone even more. They can't do that anymore, and I think that's what these like government officials have actually learnt. The best way to do warfare now is chemical warfare. You know, in the Bible, this is what my dad told me, so don't quote me on it. But in the Bible, the ending of the Bible, when the only thing that remains walking on the earth has the elephant's face, a lion's hair, a human body, and something shit like that. And to me, that sounds like a gas mask, you know? Yeah, so we talk about that often. So Yeah, I think this chemical warfare will backfire and kill everyone. Probably leave a few. Who knows, that's probably what's happened in the earth before, you know, and it's been wiped out. And yeah, but you know, with this vaccine shit, personally, man, get it, get the vaccine, because so us people, right, us normal civilians, we are like cattle to the government, to like a farmer, you know, like a farmer has his cattle, the government have us, right? We're the one that pays the, we pay our debts, we always, you know, handed up the money so then they can keep going. It's a bullshit cycle. Yeah, what else? A little bit lost at the moment, trying to get this all into one piece. Yeah, so the pollution's the biggest deal, I think. They're trying to cool down the earth, and the way to do it is to get rid of humans. And the humans that won't comply and look after the earth, they're just going to fuck them off, you know. Oh yeah, and so the vaccine thing, right? I don't think the vaccine's that big of a deal or that bad. I think people are just they're just fucking scared. That's what I think. Like, oh yeah, the cattle thing, right? So all of the cattle that a farmer has, he will not do anything to harm them. He's going to do, they're in his best idea to keep them fit and healthy so he can sell them. Okay, that's the fucking truth of it. To us, the government will not fuck us like that, right? Because if we can't breed anymore, we just drop dead, the government will not make any money. And there's no way they're going to do that. Okay? There's no chance. So I think COVID-19 is a way of culling people, right? And it's, oh yeah, and so, you know how like in Australia, they're giving people like these flu tests and they go, oh, you've got COVID-19, but the reality is it's just a flu, right? That's getting you ready, getting the whole population of Australia ready for when the flu does come, or when the COVID does come. You know what I mean? You'll be used to fucking having to run indoors and stay there for 2 weeks. You'll be used to it. You're not going to play up about it because you've already been doing it for 3 years, you know? This could go on for a long time. Yeah, but Australia being a rich country, I don't think we're going to see the real bad side of this virus. In America, they're doing mass graves, right? The mass graves in America are, so I think you'll find in America, there's probably a lot of people in America that are no good, in the way that the government would see it, you know, like they're not paying their taxes, they're not fucking, you know, they're probably criminals, they're whatever, you know what I mean? Like, the Earth's overpopulated. That's what I'm getting at. You know, that's what I think's going on. Yeah. So that's my COVID explanation. Hopefully this video turned out pretty good. Yeah. So I've got a couple more coming. There's stuff for the car coming. And yeah, the other thing I wanted to show you is how to cut your toenails, because I know a lot of you fellas don't know how to do it. So I'm going to show you. Okay. So that's what we're going to do now. And yeah, I hope you have a good day, legends. And don't forget to stay tuned, because I'm going to show you how to get a free PS5 out of your fat girlfriend. Righto. So I've been growing these bad boys for 3 months to make this video. Have a go at them. I have no idea why that turned yellow too. So that's pretty cool. Anyway. So get yourself one of these little, the toenail clippers, right? They often come like that when you buy them. Flip them up. So that's the jaws of life there, see? So you pretty much just put your toenail in there and then push down, bang, and it bites it off, right? So, see the toenail there? So you slide him in. I go from the edge, so always start from the edge, you know? Work your way around. Ooh. Have a go at that. What a fucking weapon. Look at that. Hey? That's 3 months. Put that up there for Ron. Look at this thing. Ooh. Look at that. Big dirty yellow one. I'll do that one last, eh? Look at this. Look at that thing. Huh? Now I just need some glitter paint, mate, and it'll be looking alright. Oh yeah, look at that. Big bad yellow one now, look at this. What a weapon. Look at that, it's yellow. I don't know whether I spilled some dye on that from the AC equipment or whatever or what, but fuck, that is weird that it went yellow. Right, over go this side. Look at that. Ooh. It doesn't hurt or anything like that, it's quite easy. Oh, see, I've gone a bit sharp on that one. Gone a bit too far down. Pulling me out, oh, this. Absolute daggers, aren't they? Ooh. Look at that one. Fucking hell. Look at this big one here, had like curves around the foot, around the toe. This is the fucking weirdest video I've ever done. Look at the curvature, you know? An architect would probably like to keep that and have a look. Make a building out of it. Right. Oh, I'm telling you, look at this. This is a fucking dagger. You know? Never bring a knife to a gunfight, fellas. Ooh. Absolutely tore that one off. You can see here I've torn it. See that? Look at the thickness of it. That's pretty full on. Yeah, righto. So that's how you cut your toenails. Pretty easy to do. And listen, have a go this, right? I'm going to show you this a couple of clips now, right? Of so you know how where I went and seen that Yowie? Well, I went up there last night, yesterday afternoon, and around the area where I seen him. Okay, so I seen him on the area that's near the beach. Right, not far from the beach is a mountain range. So I was up on the mountain range this time. And what's going on is there's a road being made on the mountain range, and there's going to be a house built at the top, right, of this block. And there's a highway in between where the beach side where I've seen them, and on this side where I'm on the mountain range, there's a highway. Okay, on that highway, 400 meters down the road from the turnoff, there's a sign that says Yowie Crossing. Okay, so someone else put it there. I have no idea who's put that there, but obviously people have seen these things there that other than me. Okay, so when I was up on this, I went and had a look up on the mountain range, right? Because I just wanted to have a look at the view and see what was going on there. I went up there and I walked around and I started making whooping calls. Okay, so and I'm fair way up this mountain. I'm going to show you photos. You'll see them. Right, I'm fair way up, right, and I started making these whooping calls, and I swear to God, not even 5 minutes later, I could smell rotten meat, like that rotten meat smell, like. So 100%, there's going to be Yowie videos coming. Yeah, so as soon as the youth's registered, bang, on the road. I'm going to get a road breather for it this week. Yeah, so there's Yowie stuff coming too. And I'm telling you, me smelling that rotten smell wasn't make-believe. It was even, my sister was there, she smelled it too. I was going, making that whooping call. You know the ones I was doing in the other video? 100%, so yeah, that's cool. I've got to go put these fucking toenails in the bin. They're fucking full on. You could nearly make something out of it, they're that fucking long. Yeah. Okay, cool. Anyway, fellas, I'll leave you to it. Have a good day, eh? Hooroo, see you later.